Hello again, Attack on Titan fans. So I got some loose figures I picked up here locally, and they're apparently made by Banpresto, and they're called Ichiban Kuji. Yeah, so I couldn't remember that. Ichiban Kuji Series H, and there's 5 figures in this set, and there's basically 3 humanoids. You got Eren, the main character, Levi, and then Mikasa, and then 2 sets of Titans. And this is them all lined up. The bases, I guess, interlock. I'd actually seen all these things, like, whenever these things first came out. And when I first saw these Titans, I'm like, I had no idea I didn't know what Attack on Titan was. So I just thought they're strange, strange figures, because there's a bunch of like naked people creeping through people's windows, so I didn't know it was a cartoon. I just thought it was like a really strange toy, that someone came up with. But now, having seen Attack on Titan, now I understand what's going on, and I decided to buy these things. Okay, so let's I guess we'll get Levi done with first here. So this is a pretty small figure. Let's get the ruler out. I mean, the guy's not standing, but it's like 4 centimeters, or like 1.5 inches. With the whole base and everything, it's more like 7 centimeters, or like 2 3/4 of an inch, somewhere in that ballpark. A little less than that, actually. But anyways, yeah, it's a really small guy. Let's see if it comes off. I don't know if this rod is glued into the thing or not. But anyways, the base of it at least came out, and we have pretty good details for something this small. Like, the eyes are nicely done, and then the cape here is a matte green finish. The brown jacket has got a little bit of a gloss, so different textures. The hands are definitely a matte flesh color, although I have to say the flesh of the hands and the flesh of the face are not really the same at all. So that seems like a wrong. They could have found a better paint, I think, or better plastic to make that face darker. The face does look a little bit too white to me. Even though it's a cartoon, it just... I think I prefer the color of the thing on the sword here. Alright, so then we have the vertical maneuver gear. You can see a little tank, the box, some blade ends, the little grappling hook shooters, and then it's got these brown boots, black soles. You can see the maneuver gear back in there, and then the sword. It's obviously stylized. It's thicker at the end and the base, and it's got the little segments for them to snap off. The hair, yeah, it's interesting. This smooth of the face here, and then the hairpiece is separate on top of it, and they are a different color, so that seems a little weird too. I feel like the hair on the head casting is black, and this is like a dark brown. But I'm gonna imagine these things weren't really expensive. I mean, they came in, well, they're just small. Alright, so we have this base, and you have many different positions to put this peg, obviously. And it says HK/AOT, Attack on Titan, BP China. I'm gonna guess that means Banpresto China. Copyright H, I think the K is Kodansha. I don't know what the H means, but Kodansha owns Attack on Titan. Alright, so for me, well, you know what, maybe I don't want to put it down the center because it's got these other things. It has a segment of a wall, so that's very stylized, of course. And it's actually got a mold imperfection, but it actually makes it look better because it's supposed to be an old wall. Alright, so maybe I'll put that right there. And then it's got some Japanese text. 2 pieces. Or these slash marks. I don't know if these are fonts or what. I feel like that possibly could be a word. Japanese can be written vertically. I don't know about that. Well, I guess it might be. So, please, if you know what this says, please leave a comment. I don't know if it's a quotation from Levi himself or something just saying Attack on Titan. But the black printing is on one side. I'm assuming the black printing wants to face us, but again, it could be wrong. Maybe I do want to move this wall here. maybe this should go over here. This should go over here. The reason why is because the shorter part of the wall. Maybe the text will clear it. Yeah, I guess. For the sake of the video, we'll just do that. And then I'll just have them in this peg here. The peg is a really tight fit. And it bottoms out in the middle ones, but it'll bottom out on the floor or the table on these holes. Okay. So, not bad. Pretty cool. Alright, so we got the Goofy Weird Titans. And I think they're just labeled like A and B. Or in this box. Let's see if I focus on this. It's not the best picture. It says H4 and H5. Mikasa's H1, Aaron's H2, and Levi's H3. So I'm gonna try to get each one of them, but they're quite expensive. If anyone knows when these first came out, please leave a comment again, because it would be nice to know. You know, that helps me understand the value of something. If these were made 20 years ago, then I can understand why they would be expensive. But if these were just released last year, yeah, then that's just hype. Okay, boy, I forget what the name of this Titan. This is the Titan that ate Aaron's mother. I forget, sorry. And I don't know the name of this Titan. It's just got closed eyes, and the Titan looks like possibly walking or running. And then this is a common Titan, I recall, but I don't know if it has a name. Or is this possibly Ymir? Anyways, as you can see, at least the flanking ones, they have nicely printed eyes. Printed features. Sorry. They're kind of creepy looking. And that's on purpose, because the Titans are pretty crazy, creepy creatures that go around eating humans. So this guy is creeping, and they don't have any sexual organs or anything like that, so they look like, yeah, like almost humanoid cartoons. Yeah, the styling of them with the giant heads. It just looks like a giant baby, like an adult baby. Maybe that's what they're, well, I can't say that looks like an adult baby unless it's malnourished. So anyways, so you can see the hair is really nicely, you know, sculpted on all of them, actually. And then, yeah. And I like the body flesh color of these more than the face here of Levi, if you look at them. See, Levi's face just looks too pale. Alright, so this guy's crouching down, so I'm going to put him back here behind the wall. And the wall itself is pretty nicely done. It actually has a bunch of depth and detail to it. These little crevices, they look like they're, you know, bullet shots or something, or bricks crackling off. And then there's like a brown, a darker, it's a light brown with a darker white, not whitewash, paint wash, black wash, I guess. And then the frame is a different color as well. And then that's on both sides as well, so it's a nicely done wall. The window frame is actually offset on the inside here, so yeah. It's, I guess technically if that guy's outdoors, the window would probably want to be like this. Luckily there's a lot of peg holes, so you can move it and have him creeping in there. Creepy guy. But really they're all creepy, so. And this woman. And then this guy. So yeah, bunch of creepy Titans that are really small. So like this one is 3.5 centimeters, or see, like 1.25 inches. Yeah, so they're pretty small characters, smaller than the Levi character, it seems. Yeah, okay. So I think that was oh, you know what, these are mixed up. I'm looking at H5, and this female is supposed to be over here, and this guy here with the beard is supposed to be in this set. So this guy, oh, that even says H5 on it, so that's helpful. So this guy's, looks like he was drinking, you know, and is passed out. So yeah, I distinctly remember seeing this over at least a year ago. I'm like, what the heck is that? But I just passed over it because I didn't know what it was. So I thought it was like these guys were fighting, and this guy maybe punched this guy out, and this guy's just a creepy guy watching the fight occur. That's the impression I got when I first saw this. Okay, so H4 then has this lady. So same wall, yeah, the same wall casting. I don't know if there should be someone inside or outside. Yeah, this guy's really creepy. He's pulling his face apart. I don't remember that in the TV show. Teeth are showing, gums are showing. But I gotta say, the molding is nice. I mean, the detail is really nice for how small this is. Remember, this is my fingertip here, and you can see individual teeth and the pinkness of the gums. And the eyes have, you know, it's not just a black dot. There's a lot of graphics going on. It's got eyebrows, the hair is nicely done, and then again it looks like a flesh color. So this guy's got a peg on the knee. But it pretty much seems like this person has to kneel down if you put the peg in. Yeah, so I don't know. It's a weird Titan. Does this Titan have a name? I don't recall the name of this Titan, or I don't recall this one at all. So looks like the person's like begging, or I don't know, like praying to something. But a very open mouth here, and it's got a lot of depth to it, as you can see the pick. And there's a, you know, like a reddish color, dark maroon color in there, and then these eyes are pretty basic. That's what I kind of expected. The hair, nicely painted, you know, three-dimensional, nice casting. Yeah, some muscle tones and all that stuff. Let's see if this guy, that guy kind of, I don't know, kind of weird out here. And then this female again we already went over. So, in this case, it looks like you could have the female wondering, what's this dude doing? And then, I don't know, this guy's just kind of strange because he's hooking off into space. So, if that's the case, I'll put this wall here, back, and I'll have all three of them, like that. So, unfortunately, I'm sure when you buy these, there's a little extra plastic piece that joins these together, but, oh, this one has one. Okay, so I'm lucky at least on one of them. I can join this as if Levi's coming to kill some Titans. Yeah, but hopefully, maybe if I ever track down the other two from this set, I'll be able to join all of them together. No, I guess I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, well, maybe some tape will do the job. So let me get the spin coaster here. So naturally, if you've never watched Attack on Titan, you think I've gone off the deep end collecting these, because I totally admit, these are freaky. These are really creepy. But if you watch that TV show, and you can watch it for free on billybilly.tv, watch a few of the first season, you'll get hooked. I think it would be a better story than the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and throw in the Hobbit as well. It's that good of a story, I think. It's really cool. I really wish a Western director would take it on. Alright, well, thanks for watching today, and we'll see whatever other Attack on Titan figures I might be able to scrounge up. Alright, take care. Bye.